This is the rodent skeleton found in the owl pellet that I dissected. It is identified as a rodent because of the specific anatomy of the bones. The skull shape, the teeth, and the appendicular skeleton identify the skeleton found as a rodent. The axial skeleton has copious bones with specific functions. The cranial is the skull that protects the underlying organs, the brain. Just like the human cranial, the rodent skull serves the same purpose. The cranial also encompasses the mandible. The mandible of the rodents is similar to that of a human, where the function is to act as a jaw, to help with the digestion of food, as well as in humans, allow them to move their mouth to speak and eat. As you move down the body, there is the clavicle. The rodent's clavicle, just as the human clavicle, work to support the head and neck of the organism. It also serves as the proximal attachment for the acromial and the brachial. On the posterior side of the rodent and the human bodies, there is the vertebrae or the spinal column. The spinal column provides support for the head and neck. It also encloses and protects the spinal cord, which is necessary for the central nervous system. The vertebrae are connected by ligaments. There are three types of vertebrae within the spinal column. There are cervical vertebrae, thoracic vertebrae, and lumbar vertebrae. The thoracic cage contains 12 pairs of ribs. The ribs are also connected to the sternum on the anterior side of the body and the vertebrae on the posterior side of both the human body and the rodent body. The ribs protect the underlying organs such as the heart, diaphragm, and lungs. In the body, there are the humerus, radius, located on the thumb side, and the ulna, located on the pinky side. These are a part of the appendicular structure of both the rodents and humans. The humerus is the proximal attachment for the arm of the body, and the radius and ulna overlap to work along with the carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges to perform simple and complex movements similar to levers. The carpals in both rodents and humans are the numerous bones located at the wrist area of the brachial. They are the proximal attachment to the metacarpals, which are the bones that form the framework of the hand, and the phalanges, which form the finger bones. These bones all work together in humans and rodents to allow joint movement for gripping movements of the hand. On the lower appendicular area of the body of both rodents and humans, there is a pelvic girdle, which includes the sacrum, ischium, ilium, coccyx, and pubis, which provide protection to the reproductive organs of the organisms, as well as serve as the ball and socket joint attachment for the femur and other leg bones. The leg bones for both rodents and humans are the femur, which is the largest bone in the body located in the thigh. It extends from the hip to the knee, where the patella is located and attached to the tibia and fibula. The tibia is the shin bone located on the medial side of the leg and provides an attachment for the patellar ligament. And the fibula is a long, slender bone on the opposite side of the tibia and does not bear any body weight but connects to the foot bones. The tarsos provide the attachment of the metacarpals and phalanges to the heel and the tibia and the fibula. They serve as the bones that make up the plantar of the body of humans and rodents. Bone anatomy and bone functions are very similar with rodents and humans. There are an abundance of bones in the bodies of organisms that serve as protection as well as support for movement.